Welcome back, party people. Welcome back to the TOY-bBOX garage. It's the Mastr-of-none. Today in the garage, in the TOY-bBOX garage. It's been a couple weeks. I hope you liked those videos from our adventure to Egypt. Pretty epic, huh? And as I've stated in the video, if you have time and you can afford it, make a trip out there. Even if it's only a couple days, go see some of the sites. See something. Place is really cool. Stay tuned. I'm still gonna post my video about do's and don'ts, the recommendations and non-recommendations for Egypt, so stay tuned for that one. But today, we're back in the garage with guess who? Guess who? Guess who's in the garage with me? Oh, who's that in the garage? It's friggin' Murphy. Fuck you, Murphy. But look at that. Murphy has license plates now. Murphy is registered because the new owner, Fabian, my little brother, is in the garage with us today. Fabian is the new proud owner of Murphy. He's taking Murphy and getting her the fuck out of here and taking her to Colorado. He actually has already gone and got her aligned to fix all of the stuff that we did with the suspension. He went and got the AC properly charged, so she's fully functional. She's running good. He's loving her. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not fantastic. Oh, no, I cut that. Yeah, that's fine. Today, he noticed that when he was driving, he was getting a coolant smell, like I noticed, but I thought maybe it was just from the engine refresh. No, turns out the heater core is leaking, but we don't know if it's an O-ring or if it's the actual heater core. So today, he's going to pop the heater core out, and we're going to bypass the coolant lines, the heater lines, so that way when he gets back to Colorado, he can just order a heater core from Rock Auto and pop it in, and half the work's already done. So being that it's fairly warm out, and it's been fairly warm, he doesn't really need the heater for his trip back to Colorado tomorrow. He's just gonna wing it, use a blanket and a sweater and hit the road. So that's what's going on today. We've got the heater lines crimped off with some vice grips. Got them loose, so we're gonna pop them off and we're gonna put this bad boy in to bypass. So one will just connect into the other. And so no coolant. And then we'll drain the coolant from the heater core with some compressed air, get all that out of there. Then he will pop the heater core out from the inside. So I know that there's videos online about changing this, and it basically requires you take the whole dashboard apart and lower the steering column and all kinds of stuff. There's actually access to it in the footwell without taking anything apart. So we're gonna try to do that without all that extra hours and hours of labor. And it seems like there's enough room. I hope there's enough room. I hope it's gonna work. So we'll see how that goes. So sit tight, watch this, enjoy it. Oh, and in the meantime, I'm gonna grab an amp and throw it in so the system's complete. So Murphy is gonna be 100. She's gonna be rolling hard. She's ready to go. All right, let's get to this.
Crimp on this one.
No, you're not all the way across. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. So you can pop those off and put the bypass on. I'm gonna set this right here. This first. Yeah, so there's our temporary coolant heater core bypass. He's just gonna go ahead and tighten on those clamps right quick.
If I can get it aligned.
Go up, go up.
Well, this is
It was a funny angle. Fabian, it's right in front of you. When you go forward, things come from in front. Yes, I think that's gonna be good. I hope that's gonna be good. Release those clamps, the vice grips. Get them bad boys out there. Boom, heater core bypassed. And these hoses will just sit here so they won't really be in the way. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put a little plug in there, and I'm gonna stick my compressor through it and blow all the coolant out this bottom hose and drain it onto a pan I have down there on the floor. That way it gets out of the heater core and we don't make a mess inside the car. I mean, it's all not gonna come out, but most of it will. So let's do that real quick. So let's see if this fits. Oh no, it's still too big. Oh, come on, man. Alright, hope this doesn't make a huge mess. There you go.
My eye! Cool it in the eye!
So, blast a little slower. There you go.
Oh, we got the eye, alright.
Alright, so using a hose, we drained it all down to the bottom there, onto the drain pan. Pretty good. We did good. And we got coolant all over everything, including the camera. Love it. Can you see anything? You blind? Are you as blind as we are? That was awesome. Good job. Good job. Okay. Alright, so that's our workout here. Now we're going to go inside the car and see what it's going to take to get that thing out of here. Let me set this up here. Well, that's what you're going to get for now. So let's see if Fabian can work around this. At least the bottom one you can see. Alright. Good, good. You see the second one there? That's what we're trying to get out right there. Oh, Fabian, you got it most of the way out.
I know.
Nice. I think we'll turn it and try to go up. There we go. Sweet. Oh, you fell, you didn't see, but look, got it. Now I'll just pop this bad boy off. I cannot hold you. I can't hold you and watch. So you just watch from here. That's where you watch from. I can't hold you. Okay. Oh, maybe this will help. There we go. So, take a look at these O-rings. Oh, they don't look bad. Don't look bad at all. Let's see the other O-ring. Ooh. Oh, you can go turn that off. Okay, so have a look at that. Got both of them out. And where the O-ring sat looks pretty grimy. It looks pretty grimy in there on both of them. So we're gonna pull the heater core actually out of there And we're gonna see if the heater core is leaking. If not, it may just be all that crud buildup right there where the O-rings sit. If that's the case, we'll pop new O-rings in, put it back together. It should be fine, but we're not sure yet. So we're gonna pull that out of there and see if we can take a better look, inspect that heater core a little better. For now, this is the best view you get, so deal with it. All right, watch this. Get the light and put it in front of those holes so you can see the grime I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
The O-rings sit right inside those holes.
Yeah, that's pretty grimy.
So that might be what was. That's good. So I need a couple little Allen heads. Them Huskies though. Worst case scenario, we have to still drop the steering column, but we'll just have to drop it a little so it's okay. It shouldn't be too hard from there. So it's a 2.5. Good, right there.
No, I can't get it with that either.
Okay, well come here and connect this amp then. I'm gonna put you right here so you can watch Fabian connect this amp.
Eh? I'm not an amp guy.
It's not hard. The blue wire is your power wire, the small blue wire is your remote wire, silver wire is your ground, RCAs, that's it. I didn't even have to tell you. You just did it. Good job, dude. Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at him. That's not, you're not going to disconnect that. You're just going to have to work around that.
Well.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can disconnect that, but it's going to be a pain in the fucking dick. Do you think the wires will wrap under it? Under the heater core? Are they long enough or no?
I don't know. Gotta push this back in. No.
Hell no. Okay. Good job, Fabian. Bring it over here and let's take a look at that bad boy. Alright, let's take a look at that. So go ahead and strip the, you can see it's damp all the whole bottom, so obviously the
Yeah, it's
Core's leaking somewhere in here.
got some coolant all up in here.
So go ahead and start peeling that off. There's razor blades there. Use that one. It's a little bit duller. You don't have to be nice about it. It's gonna get thrown away. Just rip it off. I was just gonna say use that to scrape off what's after you peel that off. So none of this top is wet at all. This side and the top isn't wet either. It's all at the bottom. So something was leaking on this bottom. We just have to find where. See, my thought was maybe it was the O-rings, but then we'd have a stream of... Yeah, I bent that pulling it out.
Yeah.
But we would have had a build-up stream right there showing that it was leaking from there, but then none of this would be wet either, so maybe it was leaking from in there. Or... Oh, look, it's on top. Build up on top. And all along the bottom here. Look, right there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking right there somewhere inside the heater core. So probably this vein right here. So you didn't see that, but here I'm thinking that one of these veins right here, because you can see the color contamination right there. See that? So one of these two veins is the source of the leak. Because it's, yeah. Damn, well, at least you know how to get it out.
Knowing is half the battle.
Good job.
It's fine.
It's fine.
100%.
Okay, I got an idea. Flip it upside down, and then it won't leak out the bottom. Just kidding.
It's still...
I'm just giving you a hard time. Well, we can pressurize it.
With water?
Here. Oh, I guess water would make sense too, huh? Oh, no. I'm gonna have to make a bigger one. Oh, if it's leaking, it's a tiny, tiny fucking leak.
I mean, it's probably been leaking for a while.
Yeah, it's a itty bitty leak because that shit is hard as hell. No air pressure is doing it with that anyway. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can see something on the bottom there. See on the ground?
Yeah.
I can hear it. Can't see it.
It's definitely on this side. Got a lot of buildup all along the casing here.
Yeah. Alright guys, so project for the day. Alright Viv, I'll get cleaned up, I'll get everything. You start reassembling. Do you want to take that with you or do you want me to recycle it?
It's all you.
Do you want to take pictures of the numbers just in case?
I don't know. I'm sure I can find it.
Okay, well I'll recycle this then. Recycle. Reassemble. Make sure you put everything tight. Make sure it's taut. Don't torque with that thing. I'll get you an actual socket. All right, look at this man. He's over here working, sweating, putting the work in. He's reassembling the shit by himself. This guy doesn't even need guidance. Never done the job, but he's figuring it out on his own. So what I've been doing is getting the amp situated. So got the amps mounted. We got the wires all ran properly and zip tied up so they're secure. I got that one not secure, but you know, it's going to be pretty safe because it's behind the box. We'll tuck this under the corner of the box here. So up right there. There. Then we've got this. So that is a Kenwood 12-inch sub. KFC, but not chicken. WS12, West Side 12. Peak power 1400 watts. It's a pretty good sub. It's a carbon fiber cone. And I've bumped it several times. And it's very clean sounding, especially in this box. It's a pretty well built box. So, yeah, that's what he's going to be running in here. Primarily because it saves space, but it's also going to give a little bit of bump, not too hard. So, and that's exactly what he's looking to have in here. So, and then matching Kenwood amp. This is a 300 watt. Let's see, it's a mono amp, 300 RMS at 2 ohms, I believe, or 1000 watts RMS at 1 ohm. But clearly that's going to be a 2 ohm sub. You know, we can only wire it one way, which is going to be the 2 ohm. So it's a single voice coil. I'm pretty sure it's not a dual. So that's going to be 2 ohms. So it'll be running a steady 300 watts. And these amps are really good. I've used them for years on several different systems and they've never done me dirty. I was bumping my DBs in my custom box in my Integra with these 2 of them. And man, it sounded really, really good. So hopefully this will bump good. We'll test it out here in just a second once he's all finished with what he's doing and I'm finished with what I'm doing. And we get our tools cleaned up and put away. We'll bump it real quick and see what it sounds like. And you don't really need to see the reassembly because... Wait, before you put that on. Snap that back into place.
No experience for me.
Are you having that much of a struggle putting that thing in?
Yes, absolutely. This is actually one of the harder parts. Because I know that little screw thing lines up to where it needs to go, but it doesn't seem like it does.
It does not. That screw has nothing to do with that panel that you're holding.
Yeah, it was lined up with it earlier.
No, I think that nub that sticks out goes on the back side, the opposite side of where the screw is. And it just pops into place. It's with those clips. It doesn't, nothing holds it but the clips. Line it up with where the hoses go in. Let me see, Fabe. I don't know what you're struggling so hard with.
The angle sucks for me. My arms are getting tired holding things up.
Let's see.
I also don't have one of those lights, so yeah.
Yeah, that's going to make life hard. Oh, you're right. It does line up. I did not realize that. And the thing that coincides with this little pin, if you just line that up and put the firewall side in first, and then just pops in place. And do not lose these clips because you'll be fucked. Okay, proceed. He's just about done. He's in the home stretch. Just got a couple little more screws and then we test her. Make sure we're not going to be rupturing that bypass under the hood and make sure that the system works good. And Murphy might actually be out of its Murphy hole. It might not be Murphy anymore. We might graduate to an actual name. But I will always know her as Murphy. She will always be Murphy to me. Good old Murphy. Good old Murphy. Alright, let me see. We are done under here. I got all my tools. Everything's clipped back together. The hose clamps are tight. They're toy. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's see this. Let's see if I can move these over here. That way they're easier to keep an eye on. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let me get in there. Real quick, before we end the video, we're going to give it a quick bump test. So this screen always pops up. Just sit up there.
I gotta find a good bump song.
And I'm going to look back here. So there's the amp. You'll see her turn on when Fabian hits the switch. And bam, she's on. Murphy just gave us another little scare, little incident. We turned it on to test it and there was no bump. And we couldn't figure out why. Well, I fucking didn't connect the RCAs to the back of the radio. Duh. So kind of Murphy, kind of me. So let's see what we got. Oh, I can hear the bass. Don't go hard. I gotta adjust it so you don't blow it. Man, put some on with a steady beat. Can't be waiting for beat drops. What is with all the techno?
This is not techno.
Dubstep, what is with all the fucking techno? Put on a fucking song. I can't tune this to techno. Fabian. Okay, this I can work with this. Oh, that's good. So we're just giving her a quick little tune here. Turn it up a little bit higher. Higher. Okay, Murphy's bumping. Murphy's not leaking coolant. Murphy doesn't smell like coolant. So I think everything is good. We're done. We're done for the day. Let's flip back to the end of the video now. Let's end this. All right, here we go. He's done, guys. He's done. Look at that. Look at that. Functional car, done. So when he gets back to Colorado, he's going to order himself a heater core, pop it in by doing everything that he just did again. Reinstall the new heater core, reconnect the hoses, take that bypass off and hang on to that in case he ever needs it again. And then he should have a full functioning heater again. Now you will have to burp the coolant. You know how to do that, right?
Cap it and
Park it on as steep as you can on the driveway or something.
Yeah.
Pop the cap, start it, blast the heater, full heat, let it run, and then just slowly add coolant as it goes down. And it's not hard on this car. It's actually really easy. It's probably easier than any Honda I've ever done. And the Hondas are fairly easy.
I did it on my other Subaru.
Good. Then you should be just fine. Okay, that's just a short Murphy video. Fabian leaves tomorrow back to Colorado. Very sad, but we're very grateful for him for taking the time off of work to come down here and puppy sit for us. Watched the babies while we went to Egypt, and he took care of the house and all that good stuff. And that's why he got Murphy. You know, it's a full functioning second car for him, so now he doesn't have to worry if his car ever breaks down or anything like that, or if his motor decides that it's done with its life. Now he has another car that can reliably get him around. And it's got good tires. You saw it's got new brakes all the way around. It's got new e-brake. It's got new suspension. It's got a pretty much mostly rebuilt motor. It's got new parts throughout, and it's got pieces of all kinds of different cars on it. So it's a Frankenstein Lego brand new whipping car, man. This thing is great for him. So bittersweet to see Murphy leaving the garage. Kind of happy to see it leave, but I'm also, you know, it's going to be weird not having a Murphy in the garage, because there's always a Murphy in the garage. Murphy was always here getting work done. Murphy always needed something. Murphy's a needy bitch. Murphy was, she wouldn't let you do anything without being all needy and all up in your grill. She's going home. So, but I'm glad. I'm super psyched that he's going to have another reliable car now. And again, I'm super grateful. Thank you, Fabian, again, for watching the house for us. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this very short video here. I will be back next week with a follow-up to our trip to Egypt, and probably some other shenanigans, hijinks. And then possibly this week, if I finish up editing all these videos and start posting everything, this video is being filmed the day after I return from Egypt. So I'm going to start editing and everything, and you're not going to see this for probably, geez, like 4 or 5 weeks at least, because of how many Egypt videos I have to post. But I've got another trip coming up in about a month, so we'll have more trip content. So that'll be cool too. Anyway, thank you for liking. As always, thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you for commenting down below, and thank you for subscribing and talking about Fight Channel, because at Fight Channel, the #1 rule of Fight Channel is we share Fight Channel with all of our friends, but we don't talk about it. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Mastr-of-none and Fabian,
Hello.
signing out from the Toy-bBOX Garage. Peace.
Drop, let the bass kick. The life I live is anything but basic. Let the snare hit.